Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine Dancy. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Romulus Community Connection Weekly News Show. The Mayor's Fitness Challenge at the Romulus Athletic Center kicked off last Monday, but you may weigh in at any time during the contest through Monday, March 14th. The contestant who loses the highest percentage of body weight over 9 weeks wins. You receive 2 free fitness classes just for registering. For more information, visit the RAC or call 734-942-2223. Mayor Burcroft held his 3rd State of the City address last Tuesday at the Romulus Athletic Center. Here are some highlights, but you can view the entire presentation here on cable or on our YouTube channel.
In a few weeks, we'll experience another Super Bowl. Every game has its halftime report. Mayor Leroy Burcroft is at the halfway point of his first term, his first administration. And with that theme in mind, accompanied by the Romulus High School football players and cheer squad, it's time for the halftime report. And here is the mayor of the city of Romulus, Leroy D. Burcroft.
Thanks, cheerleaders. Along with City Council support. So I'm not going to read through all these. This was in 2014, so think of this as the first quarter, right? That was my first full year, even though I had a State of the City before that. We said the goal was 80% or to get that B. We did great, 91%. Didn't get everything done, but we did a very good job, and it took a lot of hard work to get those things accomplished. So thank you, team, for that. 2015, or our second quarter, again, we still had some pretty lofty things. You can see each and every quarter. Now, those are just bullet points and summarized, but I tell you what, a lot of work went into those. A lot of discussion, a lot of problem solving to come up with things that would make sure that we called it complete. And we don't let somebody get a pass. I mean, to be complete, we have to knock that out. It has to be done. If not, then we're going to have to carry it over to the next quarter. This is one where it's kind of interesting. You know, whenever it doesn't matter where I am, I could be out talking to St. John Lodge like Saturday. I could be at a council meeting. I could be at church or wherever. What do they hit me with? What's going on with the outlet mall, Burcroft? Right? That's okay. Fair enough. John Barton did it to me last night. Thank you, John. So here's where we are. We talk about open and honest. Look at this. Boy, you guys are good. That Jazz is something. Look, she's got these blocking things, laying out some of the process. So local approval. Planning Commission, we got planning commissioners here, right? Raise your hand. Where's Planning Commission? Thank you. Thank you for your hard work in getting that through. We got through ZBA over here. DTE, when I found out the piece of property that they wanted, there wasn't adequate power for both construction or for operations. So they work with us. Anybody from DTE? Not sure if we have. Hey, that's Madeline. Thanks for being here. See, you worked into the program. And so they work with us to get that done. Plan review. They came in. They paid their fees. They work with our planning department and getting things going. Significant fees to get through that. This was a huge one. This floodplain issue, not just for that development, for a lot of development of acreage in that same region, which is the Wick and Vining area. So getting FEMA to change their numbers and data, you think that wasn't huge? That was huge to get that done. So now that doesn't just help that, but it helps us move forward. So okay, that's great, Burcroft. You got all this stuff. We don't have an outlet mall. So we're working on it. Here's where it stands. Now, we own Vining Road. The developer has an option on the property. Doesn't it seem logical that we'd be able to give them a curb cut? When that interchange was put in the mid-90s, it was called limited access. So from 94 to Wick Road, there's no opportunity for a curb cut. So it has to go through, and we got approval from the state of Michigan. MDOT looked at the data, the traffic flow. They gave us their blessing. So here we are at the federal government. Federal Highway Commission has to give their approval to do that. They just looked in the book and said, oh, limited access, that doesn't fit. Was that Creative Solutions? No, anybody could do that. So we went back at them and said, no, it does fit. Here's what we're trying to do. Here's the data. So we're now working, I have Gary Peters, Senator Peters, working with the Secretary Fox, Transportation, to get that approved. Now that's a big hurdle. If we can get the curb cut, they can get the green light to move forward with construction. Now you business people in the room, you know what the rest of the equation is, right? It's got to be a viable business. You don't just go put up locations unless there's a viable business. So they are in the process. The principals came in, what, Chief and Tim, like, was it December, early December, something like that? And they came in and we said, hey, we want to know what's going on. Where are you with the process? They shared information about the leases and where they were. They shared some names. They have some site visits. They want to make sure that they have a huge percentage of occupancy so it's a good experience. That makes sense, right? I mean, if you're coming into a business, public service credit union or whatever it may be, or a grocery store, whatever it may be, you want it to be a good experience, right? You want to make sure that people come back. So that's what they want to do. So here we are. I'm hoping to hear from the Federal Highway Commission to get approval. They should know around what, March, Tim, that we'll hopefully hear with these other tenants. So here's what's going to happen. And I like to be open and honest. It's either going to happen in 16 or it's not going to happen in 16. Okay? Because they've extended purchase agreements on that land. They're not going to keep, stringing out their investors. So they're either going to make this happen or they're not. I still feel it's a very viable project. They wouldn't have spent thousands of dollars on plan review. So we're going to do everything possible to make it happen. Okay? So that's the latest and greatest as to where we are with that particular project.
The annual Martin Luther King Jr. Day Walk-In program will be held Monday, January 18th. The walk will begin at 8 a.m. at the Romulus Middle School. The program will be held at the high school at 9:30 a.m. If you don't feel like doing the walk, you're welcome to come to the high school before the program for breakfast with the Romulus Rotary Club. There will be a bowling fundraiser benefiting the Romulus Chamber of Commerce and Friends of the Library on Saturday, January 23rd. Tickets are $20 per person. To pre-purchase your ticket, please visit the Chamber of Commerce or call 734-893-0694.
Hi, I'm Tanya from the Recreation Department, and I wanted to let you know that we still have classes you can sign up for. We have going on right now our Dancing for All Ages on Mondays and Wednesdays from 6 to 7:45. We have our golf clinics that are happening over at the Senior Center on Tuesdays starting at 5:15. And we also have cornhole over there, which you can just come on over and have some beanbag fun. We also are offering on Thursdays our Tai Chi class that's also held over at the Senior Center. And for more information, please give me a call at 734-941-8665. Come on, let's sign up for recreation.
The annual Black History Month Soul Food Dinner and Program will be held Tuesday, February 9th. This event is open to the community. Dinner will be from 6 to 7:15 p.m. in the Romulus High School cafeteria, and there will be a program following from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. in the auditorium. Stay tuned in the coming weeks for a full schedule of events celebrating Black History Month. Tickets are now available for a euchre tournament fundraiser to benefit the Romulus Memorial Cemetery on Friday, March 11th. Tickets are $20 per person. Only 100 tickets will be sold and they are going quick. So come purchase yours in the clerk's or mayor's offices at City Hall or contact Cemetery Board Chairperson Jan Lemon at 734-941-0996. This has been Romulus News You Can Use. You can stay connected with us on RomulusGov.com or Facebook.com/City of Romulus. If you'd like to take another look at this newscast, any of our City Council meetings, or other cable programming, please visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/City of Romulus. Have a great week, everybody.